Contractors, in this video, I'm going to share in today's episode podcast. It's 2022. Should you still have a website? Do you need a website? Also want to talk about how contractors waste money / lose money with online marketing gurus, online business coach gurus, all of the above. So I'm telling you, stick around. All right, we're back. Brian Adams here, the Contractor's Contractor. Another episode of Dominate Your Trade. Kick your competition's ass. You want so many leads coming in that you get to pick and choose which projects and which jobs that you do. Got some notes for you guys today. Hey, hit me up. Any comments, any questions? No matter if you're watching this live or if not, I posted that I was going live, and a buddy sent me his website that he built. And for a personally built website, it's pretty good. But I'm going to kind of go over what he could do better. I thought if I was going to give him advice, I'd want to share it with you guys so everybody benefits. Who we got watching today? There he is, Andrew. Yes. So 2022, almost 2023, do you need a website? It is my belief that as long as the internet exists, and I don't see the internet going away anytime soon, you need a website. In my book for contractors only, over there, talk about your website is the heartbeat of your business. I say that even though 2001, when I sold my first company, the internet wasn't really even around. It was been around for a year or something. We never had a website in my first company. Once I sold my first company, I hit the road, started traveling the country, doing speaking events, leadership development, personal development with some of the greats. That was my first website. Man, it was all new to all of us. And that was 2002. And I've never let it go. Since then, we've spent tens of thousands of dollars and built and rebuilt and canceled and built and rebuilt. I can't even count how many websites. Always tweaking it, always figuring out what worked best, what's the end result, and it's different for every industry. But I'm telling you, for small business owners, it doesn't change that much. And what I mean by that is business itself hasn't changed that much in the last 5,000 years, if not longer. And that is, we kind of start with our core, with our very small circle. We do business with friends and family and referrals first. You want to get your house painted, want to get a new roof, want to get your car worked on, want to get your hair cut, new to town, whatever it is, looking for dance studio, karate studio, whatever it is. If you got friends and family, relatives that do that type of work, you're probably going to deal with them. Then you're going to, and if not, you're going to ask them, who do they know? You're going to look for the referrals. May not take them. Even with the referrals, you got to have that website, because when someone gives you a referral, or when you give someone a referral, over 80% of the time, they're going to go to Google and research that person before using them. It helps having the referral from a friend, but it's not, 100%. So we do business with people that we know, like, and trust. People will buy you before they will buy your goods and services. It's been that way for thousands of years. It isn't going to change. You got to get this. Business is not as hard and as difficult as we tend to make it. And And look at this boy. Gary, man, I'm going to be seeing you soon in Vegas, brother. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And like, man, hey, someone says, I don't need a website. And I think that's the same person that says, I do construction, drywall, and painting. And you probably don't need a website. But if you want a business, a real business, and if you have to be there, it's not a business, it's a job. So if you want a true business, you need a website. If you want to grow a business, you need a website. If you want the leads to come in pre-sold, you need a website. And that's what the website does for you. And this website that we're getting ready to look at, they have their YouTube channel. That's the first things I tell people is like, got to have your website. One is you do in marketing, we do everything that's free first. And that is tell all your friends, tell all your relatives, tell all your friends and relatives to tell their friends, tell a friend to tell a friend. That's free. Said, look, man, hey, buddy just started painting, buddy just started washing cars, detailing, whatever it is. Everyone that knows you should know what you do. So it's like blab, 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 throw up on everybody. Be annoying about it. They got to know what you do. But outside of that, man, it's a Google My Business, Google Business Profile. They changed the name. It's Google Maps. It's always going to be Google Maps, and it's free. You know, you fill out a little form. We've got on a YouTube channel. We've got videos that walk you through everything. Google sends you the postcard. You register it. You own. You know, that's how they know it's your business. You go in there. You start doing all your posts. You start doing everything. We got a couple of hours of training just on Google My Business because it's free and it's the only way to really get on the first page of Google for free is Google Maps. Google Maps. So you got to work it, man. You've got to work it. JB, you always need a great website. I'm telling you, man. Because with the website, with the YouTube channel, and you can do it with Facebook, but I'm telling you, man, Facebook is like the new Craigslist. It's people at work that should be working and they're not. They're scrolling through Facebook arguing about COVID and politics. It's just not it's just not the best clientele to be marketing in front of. But there is a place. We've got an ebook. Do Facebook ads work? There's a place for Facebook, but it's still 87, maybe 93% of everyone still goes to Google to search and find services and find out about people and research people. Google's the number one search engine in the world. Number two is YouTube, owned by Google. So and YouTube, again, free, just like Google Maps, free. So you need both of those right off the bat, free. And what it is, it's these videos, what I'm doing right now, videos of you painting, videos of JB, putting together new cabinets, videos of Anthony James, building mansions and shit, and walking you through it. It's the more people see you through video, the more they're going to feel like they know you. It's like you're going to become friends with them through video. You may never have met them except unless they're responding to some of your videos. You want to go back in there and respond to that, build up a relationship with it. But they're going to see you over and over again, and they're going to feel like they know you. They're going to feel like they like you. They're going to feel like they trust you. What do we need? Know, like, and trust. All from a free internet video. And you don't need it to be fancy. You don't need it to be dubbed over. The worse the video, the better. All you want is this phone, this cell phone. I'll be doing a presentation tomorrow for a group, a networking group of business owners. And that's one of the tips I'm going to give them is their cell phone is their number one tool for growing their business. When they see the videos, whether you send it to them, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on your website, whether it's on Facebook, it's the same video. And now the quality is so damn good, it's hard to tell that it wasn't professionally done, except for it's kind of moving around and stuff. But they're watching that video of you showing them something, teaching them something, introducing yourself, introducing your team. They're watching that same video through your cell phone. and it looks just like the videos that their friends and family send them. Say, hey man, watch little Janice, man, she's dancing little recital. Hey man, watch little Billy did his karate test, and they send that video through the internet onto their phone, and it's just like that. So when they're watching your videos, it's almost as if a friend sent it to them. You don't want it super fancy, because then it looks like a commercial. It looks like a corporation. It looks like it just becomes cold. The more real and natural you can make it, the better. You're building relationship. You're being honest with people. I got contractors tell me all the time, oh man, all I got to do is get in the door. All I got to do is get in the door, bro. If I can get in the door, if I can talk to these people, man, 90% of the time I'm selling the project. I said, dude, you're in the door. You're in the door. The internet puts you in the door. The internet got you in the house. They're sitting there, they're researching, they're doing their homework. A good landing page, like one landing page, like talk about marketing funnels and stuff, and you send them to a landing page, is better than nothing. Anything's better than nothing, right? Because they're going to research it. They're going to find you on Google Maps, and they're going to click website. Google Maps will even give you a website for free because they want to know more about you. And we've come up with a formula that it's been working like, butter. Melted butter on hot bread. But and again, it took, I don't know what, 15, 18 years to, and we're still always changing it and fixing it and seeing what works best, but and tens of thousands of dollars. But it's, as soon as they get to your website, they got to see that welcome video. You've got to introduce yourself. It's like when they get to your website, they're walking in your front door of your showroom. You're saying hello, boom, introducing yourself. Man, bring in the team members if you want. Bring in the wife, the kids if you want. Go rent some dogs. We've done the studies. Dogs work better than your children. I don't know. It's just everybody loves dogs. I don't know, man. If you watch Anthony James from Sunshine Design and Build, watch his welcome video. He's got his 2 dogs in there with him. If he gets 10 phone calls, 8 of them ask about the dogs. But you got the welcome video, you're telling them, and we've got a script. If you want the script that I give contractors of what the welcome video should be like, and I don't want you reading the script, I just want you to the camera, that is. I want you to read the script, kind of memorize it, learn it, but you're just introducing yourself. You say, man, look, man, you found us on the internet, no need to keep looking around, no need to fill out forms on Angie's List, Thumbtack, Home Advisor. All they're going to do is sell it to 20 other contractors. Just fill the form out below. I'll get in touch with you. One conversation with me can save you tens of thousands of dollars, months of headaches. Look around at some of the video testimonials. You may not even need to hire us. We got a lot of content video on how you can do it yourself. Check those out. That's it. Bam, right there. Said hello, boom, 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 boom. They scroll down a little bit, see a couple of video testimonials with you and the homeowner. It can be you with the camera, just and recording the homeowner saying, yeah, you did a great job. I like the selfie stick where you're standing beside the homeowner, and because again, the more they see you, the more they're going to know, like, and trust you. So we like to do 2, maybe 3 video testimonials. Underneath that, we're going to do 2 to 3 how-to videos or content educational videos. 3 questions, 7 questions you should ask other contractors before they begin work. Something like that. Something to help them. Something to save them. Again, building that trust, building that relationship. Underneath that, another 1 or 2 video testimonials. And then you got to have all your keywords and all this other crap. Don't get bogged down on listening to people talk about SEO. That's another hour-long argument. And then you got to have the about page, all of that stuff. And with that said, let's bring this up because I want to get into why contractors lose/waste money with online gurus. Let's see. Big Chuck, man, how's Texas treating you, brother? Are there any website developers you recommend besides myself? Honestly, we build them, but we only work with a few contractors a year. Because once you build the website, it's like, what are you going to do with it? Someone's got to find it. It's like, man, you've got to get ranked in the top 3 of Google Maps. And then, but it's good to have that website, man, on your yard sign, on your trucks, on everything. And actually, it says like, I've got videos of like that formula. It's that formula. I don't care who builds the website. We'll build it if you want, but I don't care. It's the formula that works. The welcome video, video testimonials, video content, video testimonials. It's worked over and over and over again across the board for every trade of construction, karate studios, dance studios. It's just, business doesn't change, man. It's the relationships. It's the know, like, and trust you. And then you're doing updates all the time, especially if like your karate studio, you're showing different wrist locks, different techniques, stuff like that, dance moves. But all of that, man. Like I think Alan from Murray's Professional Paint. I mean, he's got some great how-to videos and how to which cockings to use. Anthony James did one like how to do the cocking gun, and he didn't do it for homeowners. Like one of the guys that worked for him kept screwing it up, and he was like, "God damn, man, it ain't that hard. Let me show you." Matter of fact, I'm gonna videotape it. So it's kind of funny, but it works. All of that, and you're kind of adding to it, and that's where Facebook kind of works too. But we use all of the videos through our sales process. Once they've seen your website that's built that way, now that, again, they feel like they know, like, you trust you. They see a couple of those videos on your website. You've got the different pages of all your work, and man, I'm cramming you guys with a lot of stuff right now. Just go back and rewatch this, because what we do use our Facebook page for is we're doing 2 to 3 live videos a day on Facebook. And again, selfie stick. It starts off with either me or one of the project managers, the sales guys, something. I'm not in it as much as I used to be anymore, but I still, I make money from the company, so I want the company to do well. But it starts off for me, it's like, hey man, good morning, happy homeowner, Brian Adams here, blah, 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 blah. Here's what we're gonna be doing today. Let me show you this beautiful project. I'm gonna turn it around and let you, but they start off seeing me, because the more they see you, the more they feel like they know, like, and trust you. Then you turn around, you explain what you're doing, yada, yada. Here's what we're going to get done. Lunchtime, you can do another one, show what you've done, how much can get done in a couple of hours. End of the day, you're cleaning up, showing them how you put away the tools and cleaned up and all of that stuff. But then we download those videos, we upload them to YouTube, and then we do all the tag and the SEO, which is keywords and all this other stuff, NAP, name, address, phone number. But we use all of these videos because when people do contact us, we're able to send them links to those videos of projects that they're on the phone describing to us right now. I'll have it on speakerphone, and as they're talking, I'll be hitting the YouTube links and say, hey, boom, and text them right then and there. Hey, just sent you a couple of videos, a playlist where it's just 3 or 4 videos all in one link. Check those out. It's just something that you just described. Want you to see it. All of that stuff. So all of it. Anyway, let's pull this up. I looked at Andrew's link on more videos. Yes, James. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what this guy says. 50% of customers I do work for gives me a referral. I get so much work like that I can't do it all. And actually have a business with a website. I just have no need for the website except for to look professional. Again, brother, it sounds like you're doing the work, which is, like my man Anthony would say, there's no shame in that game. But to run 3 crews, 4 crews, 6 crews, and not be there, the company runs itself, to eventually sell the company. I've sold 3 companies, a couple of karate studios. I don't recommend it. Looking back now, learn from my mistakes, do like I did with my previous company, sell 75% of it, keep 25% of it. God, I wish I had done that. I'd have 3 companies running right now. I'd have 25% from all of them. And it's the residual. But I looked up, so one is Visionary Construction Group, which is a great name. But for some reason, the .com is viscong.com. So that throws me for a loop. But the logo was very nice. And let me back this up. So I want you to see what happens as soon as it comes up, because the numbers start spinning. See that? Boom, boom, boom. 25 years experience, 1,000 satisfied, all of that stuff, which is kind of cool, right? I mean, most people may look at it long enough to watch. I would not have thousand and thousand. Uh, I would definitely change that. I wouldn't have this at all anyway, but if I was going to have it, I wouldn't have 25 years experience, 1,000 satisfied clients, 1,000 projects completed, 1,000 headaches saved. That number, there would have to be different to be believable. Not that this isn't believable, but when it's the same number, boom, 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 it just makes you subconsciously go, they just put in a number, and it says plus, so whatever the heck that means. But I wouldn't have it anyway. I'm not a free estimate guy, and I was going to share the screen page and show you what it looks like on the website on a desktop, but it doesn't matter what it looks like on a desktop. Over 85% of the people are going to visit it from a cell phone, even when they're at home. Most people have desktops, but they're not going to stop what they're doing, get up off the couch, stop watching Netflix, turn down the stove, go to their desktop, log in, do all that other shit, turn it on. They grab their phone and they start looking for whatever the hell that they want. My wife walks around searching Google shit all day long. I do it all day long. I'm not going to wait till it's going to be here. So the only thing that matters to me is how fast it reacts on the phone and what it looks like on the phone. But so again, not sure about the viscong.com. Whatever. I've got a video that explains to you that the .com, the .net, the .pro, the .us, the .usa, the whatever it is, does not matter. Get the name that you want. Don't pay for a .com. Guy called me up and said, "Hey man, I'm getting ready to spend $5,500 on this blah 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 .com." I'm like, why? Just do .net, do .info, do .pro, do .us, do the part doesn't matter. There's thousands of them. Anyway, watch that video. But man, with visionary construction, so man, if you got here and immediately see the welcome video with him, good looking guy, says hi, everything follows that form. Again, if you want the little printout, reach out to me. I'll email that to you. But he can say all of this stuff. Man, I got 25 years experience plus, over 1,000, satisfied clients, some not so satisfied. People are going to chuckle at that. They're going to laugh a little bit. That's true. 1,000 projects completed. And if you've been in business for 25 years, you've got way over 1,000 projects completed, way over. So all of that stuff. And then a couple of pictures I'd like to pull and stuff. And he does everything. Again, I'm not a fan of free estimates. We charge for the consultations. Nothing in life is free. It's your time. It's taken away from you and your family. Don't even get me started on that shit. And again, if you scroll down a little bit after seeing his welcome video, you see him with a couple of homeowners saying how great he did, how great the crew did. They showed up, they cleaned up, all of that stuff. And I'm telling you, one video testimonial is equal to about 50 5-star reviews on Google or Yelp. And then all the services, outdoor living, the remodeling, all of these different, that goes to the different pages. Let me show you his about. So you hit the little menu bar and you hit about, the value, the quality, all that stuff. It's like a standard picture you can get off of Google. You need the writing here. You need the writing in all just for the keywords. Those are the words that people type into Google to do the search engine. SEO should be done slowly over a long period of time. Don't ever pay for it. But all of that, again, even on the about page, it's nothing about him. It's nothing about his family. It's like, I'm telling you, people buy you before they buy your business, services, and goods. I want to know who you are. I want to know how many kids you've got. I want to know your activities. I want all of that stuff. And it should be about like your employees and your staff. You should have a certain page just for your crew members, your team members, whatever the hell you call them. And I would like each of them to do a little 30-second video introducing themselves. Then that way you can say, hey, I'm sending you a link. Bill's going to be out there tomorrow. Great guy. Been with us for like over 10 years, 15 years. Here's a video of Bill. That way you'll kind of know a little bit about him before he gets out there. When Bill gets out there, they feel like they know him. You see what I'm saying? This ain't rocket science, people. Shit. I don't know. I can't go on. I can't go on. Let's see. Big Charlie, man, you just showed up. You didn't say nothing. What's up, brother? I was gonna have you on today. Charlie's been doing great. Let's see. Works up to a point. Do you turn away work? Yeah, man. I don't know if we turn away work, but we get so many leads that we only pick and choose the easy money. Like when contractor calls me up, and I'm getting a little off base here. Contractor calls me up the first, and we're going to work together. And when I say work together, everything I do is pretty much for free. Everything is on my YouTube channel. Everything I've learned over the last freaking almost 40 years. These videos, I all the training I do for free. I want you guys just to go out there and be way more successful than I ever was. Only time I charge is when I have to, do it personally, or my team members have to do it. And some of that stuff you need to pay. I mean, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Stay with me, ladies and gentlemen. There's more, but if you act now, there's more. But yeah, we do. So we get so many leads. So what I was saying is, first thing I do is I ask the contractor, I say, man, look over the last 3 months, look over the last 6 months, look over the last year, look over the past 3 years. What were the projects that you did that brought in the most amount of profit? That's the only number I care about. What are the projects that brought in the most amount of profit for the least amount of effort and energy? Those are what I want to concentrate on, me. Because those are duplicatable, and I can train these guys and the keywords and the marketing, and I can buy supplies in advance and get deals on them and all of that stuff. Man, when I read, this was years ago too, when I read Henry Ford's biography about how he built the Ford company, is like his goal every year was to charge less for the truck, pay his employees more, and have the company make more profit, which when you do those three on paper, you immediately think that's impossible. One, if you want to make more profit, you got to pay the guys less, and you got to charge more for the truck. But he didn't. He looked at everything that they were doing and how they could shave off a couple of seconds here, shave off a minute here. He just fine-tuned everything so much. And I took that and I thought, man, how can we do that to our business? Just fine-tune it to where we do the same thing over and over again. We become so great at it. I'm not going to get into all of that right now, but yeah, we get so many leads. We don't turn away work. We just pick the ones that we want. The other leads that come in that I don't do things with, I've got so many contractors that I'm friends with. I send them to those guys, and they just, they'll send me gift certificates or money. Sometimes the money that they send me pay for my own freaking Google ads. And I've been running Google ads a long time. Anyway, let's get back here. So on the about page, I want it to be about, man, what is it? It's about you, who you are, man, who everything is. I want to build that relationship. I do like, he has this service page, which is great. All that stuff is great. Projects is good. But man, when we get to projects, roofing, he's got the video. Does it? I don't know if this one has sound. Again, man, I don't know. That video is better than no video, but if it was just him explaining what they do with roofs and how everything one, he'd be in front of the camera again. So they're going to see him more. They're going to know, like, and trust him. He's going to explain the difference between a good roof, a bad roof, a good roofing contractor, their services, how many roofs that they do. Look, because we say all the time, it's like, look, man, if we can't do the job for you, I want it to be done at the best possible. Here's 3 things you need to ask. I've got the book for us. Is like 9 Secrets to Refinishing Hardwood Floors. I got the fucking book. Anthony James has the book 9 Secrets to Remodeling. The book contractors hope you never read that he gives to homeowners. So that's one thing we do. I make all my contractors hopefully talk them into writing books. But then we got the remodeling video, and again, that video is better than no video. but it doesn't build the connection that you could do. And you can have videos for the painting, all of that stuff. You can talk about the primers they used, how to sand in between the paper, what to do. Act as if you're trying to teach them. I'm telling you, man, have 100 videos on how to paint a bedroom wall, the outside of aluminum, whatever it is. Give them all of your effing secrets. My stuff on the Contractor's Contractor YouTube channel, my website, the shit I give away is 10 times better than the shit other wannabe gurus sell. Trust me on that, because I've lived it. But because once they see how hard it is, they appreciate what you're doing. They're like, oh man, this guy's doing, I can do it myself. Boom, boom. They watch a couple of videos. They go, man, I'd just rather hire that dude. And then people say, well, Brian, man, what if I give away my secret? You ain't got no secrets. Come on, man. We know how to do it. We don't, if I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna go to YouTube, and YouTube, there's already videos showing me what you do. I just want you to be the one showing the homeowner how to do it in your area. So when I say dominate your trade in your area, 10 times your business, kick your competition's ass, that's because everyone that you're in competition with, all the other trades in your area, they're not doing it. I've been screaming this for like 5 years. A couple of contractors are slowly starting to catch on. You know who catches on more, which leads us into my next little note of why contractors lose/waste money with online gurus. I have more online gurus watching my YouTube shit than I do contractors. It's all for the contractors. But these guys are watching it, taking notes, writing the shit down, repurposing it and selling it as their own. Little 22-year-olds, 30-year-olds talking about, yeah, man, let me help you build your business. I'm going to blah, 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 blah. It's like, and if it helps you and you making money and your life is better, I don't care. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let's see. Got some new comments somewhere. Here we go. Charlie said, yes, right now when you go to my website, it directs you to my Facebook page. Matthew said, and again, that's better than nothing. I'd really rather have just a landing page, if that's all you're going to have, with you and a couple of videos. I'm telling you, man, video testimonials are king. It's crazy how good they are and what they do to sell the job. Crazy. Andrew said, I love your ideas, spot on. They're not my ideas. And I mean, some of them are my ideas, but it's all just, man, it's like, I've been in construction since 1983. I've done a lot of shit. All I've done is construction and karate. And then when I traveled the country with Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, Mark Victor Hansen, I'm name dropping. If you guys don't know who those names are, Google them. JB said truth. JB is killing it, man. Getting ready to do a whole new business. He's gonna get a couple of businesses going on. But so why contractors lose and waste money with the online gurus? 4:33. We got plenty of time. So here's what it is. There was a shitload of money earned during the gold rush. Think about the gold rush, because you hear about it all the time, especially here in California. Gold rush, the gold rush. California is called the Golden State. It's not because of the gold rush. We have some wild flowers that grow here. I don't know the name of them, but they're yellow, goldish color. They're everywhere on the hillside and the mountains. That's why we're called the Golden State. But the gold rush, man, here, gold rush, San Francisco, gold rush in Alaska, the silver in Tombstone, Arizona, the town too tough to die. A lot of money made during the gold rush era. You know who made the most money? Was the people selling the picks and shovels, the know-how, the general store. And that's what's happened with the internet. So you guys are digging, you're the contractor, you're digging for gold, man. And these guys with the internet, they're selling picks and shovels, marketing gurus, business gurus, business coach gurus, and ain't none of them did shit. Ain't none of them did anything. Look up Alex Hermosa. Man, he just watch all of his shit, then go to my channel, watch my shit. But he's got some good stuff. But I was at a conference on how to grow your business using video a couple of month ago, 2 months ago, out in Vegas. He was there. Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V was there. Patrick, David Bett was there. PBD. Watch all of his stuff. Buy his book, Your Next 5 Moves. But Alex has said, all you guys are crying about, you can't, saying, oh, should either he said it or Patrick said it, but he was like, hey man, should I change up my videos a little bit and start using the word fuck more? I can't get nobody to watch my videos. And he's like, dude, they ain't watching your video because you don't curse. They're watching you. They don't want to watch your video because you ain't did nothing. Everybody in here, and there's a room full of like 2,000 of us. But he was like, you guys are all trying to repurpose somebody else's shit as your own. And that's what a lot of these guys do that watch my videos, my YouTube channel. He says, you're not building a business. You're not building a YouTube following. It's like, because you ain't did shit. Go out and do something and then just share with people how you did it. It's simple and it's so true. So it's so you guys are the ones digging for gold. And my friend and mentor Jim Rohn, and okay, I said all those other guys watch their stuff, but really start with Jim Rohn. I've given more of his CDs away than probably anybody else. I've given a lot of books away on As a Man Thinketh and how The Richest Man in Babylon. Those are 2 books all of our employees get. But Jim said, it's kind of like you call up all your friends and you say, dude, man, my backyard is full of gold. Man, come over here and get some. And they're like, can you just send it to me? It's like, no, you got to come over here and dig it up. Come on over here, man. Stop on the way over here, get yourself a shovel, get over here and dig up some of this gold. And the friend is like, shovel? Man, you know how much they charge for those things? It's like pulling teeth. Jim, I've used this phrase so many times because it hits home with me. But when Jim said it, I was like, oh my God, that's so true. It's like, I've got so many contractors that I just want to I don't know, put them in a headlock or love them. I don't know, but it's like, dude, I'm going to make you successful if it kills me. I almost died. And I hope JB is still watching, because JB, you're not one of them, but it took a while to get you on track. But it's the gold is there. So these guys are selling you the picks and the shovels and some of the know-how. And I'm not saying because you need it, you're going to pay for it one way or the other. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel. So there's several people. If you're going to learn from someone, there's several people who teach it. There's these wannabe gurus who watch my stuff and repurpose it. They'll watch, Patrick David stuff and repurpose it. They'll read some books. And there's a guy who says, oh man, if you read 8 books on a subject, you're an expert. That's all you need to do. And I'm like, dude, you can read 8 books on heart surgery, but if you come at me with a knife, there's going to be trouble. No, man, there's a reason you do internships and you got to get in there and practice and all that shit. You can watch videos on MMA fighting, but if your ass gets in the ring, you're going to get beat up. That's all right. I'm telling you, there's practical application. What is it? The Boujin, we call it. This means practical application. So it's those guys. And I don't know, maybe you can get something from them. But and maybe they charge less. I don't know. Maybe they got a good spill or whatever. And I know a couple of these guys, and it's not that I dislike them or like them. And they've helped some painters, they've helped some guys, but you get trapped. They're giving you information, and so if you're starving for work and you don't have a clue, yada yada yada, one of these guys comes over and he gets you a couple of phone calls a week. And one of them turns out to be a job. Man, you was happy as a puppy with 2 ding-a-lings. I'm telling you, it's like he was like, oh my God, this guy's the best thing since sliced bread. Boom, 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 boom. But the way or where he's getting those leads, you get trapped because you can't grow the business. I don't want to use the word scale because I hate that effing word, but you can't grow the business. Again, you got to have so many leads coming in that you get to pick and choose. What do you pick and choose? You pick and choose the jobs over the last 3 months or three years that brought in the most amount of profit for the least amount of energy, because that's how you grow the business. That's how it runs itself. You got a office manager who oversees everything. You end up with 2, 3, 4 sales guys / project managers, and each of those sales managers, project managers, they oversee they keep 2 or 3 crews busy. So it's not rocket science. It's getting the phone to ring, and that's with that website. That's with the YouTube, some of the Facebook. But again, it takes about 25 Facebook leads to equal 1 Google ad leads, and that's or Google business. And that's because people go to Google looking for something. They're like, oh man, I can't take this anymore, man. Get this shit painted. They go to Google, man. I need a painter near me. They're looking it up. When they're on Facebook, the shit is just strolling. They're arguing. They're in a bad mood, whatever the hell it is. There's a huge difference. If you don't have my ebook, do Facebook ads work? Why so many contractors waste money on Facebook ads and get frustrated? Hit me up. I'll send that to you for free. Also, it's all for free. But yeah. So the next one is the guy that went to school for it, right? I mean, maybe he's got his master's in business, which doesn't mean shit. But he's went to all the colleges. He's got the degrees. So he's a little bit better off than the dude watching all the YouTube videos trying to figure it out. So he's going to coach you on how to run your business, and he's going to coach you on this and that. And that's a little bit better, but he actually, it's like, those who can't do, teach. So, which is fucked up for me to say because I'm the one teaching. Let's see wait. Let me get back up here to JB. What JB says? No magic. Wait. I'm going all over the damn place. All right. What was it? Alan said, no magic golden key for success. Brian's the real deal. I appreciate it, Alan, but you've got some good stuff, man. Good stuff. That's Alan right there. Check it out. That's what I'm telling you. He's got the content videos, some other stuff. JB says, in the shop, listening, busting out cabinets, and building brand. That's it, baby. You better be recording it. God dang it. Let's see. Big Charles Engel. Listen. I'll leave that there because that's a long one. Read that. So you got the guy who went to school. The next dude is going to be, and this is where you probably want to go if you can't afford the dude who's done it. Hey, I really appreciate that, Charlie, man. It's been a pleasure watching you grow, man. I've made so many good friendships through Facebook, and I was on a motorcycle trip a couple of years back. Was able to stop down in the Gulf Shores and visit with JB on one of his job sites. Wish we had stayed and had dinner with his wife. We're definitely doing that this year. But so this third person is the one who is like the sidekick or the assistant or someone who has worked with a business owner who started his own business and grew it and sold it or grew it and branched out. Anthony James has a couple of these guys right now. They're working with Anthony, but if they ever decided to go into this internet marketing world and business coaching world, they would be able to say, hey, I started with this dude, Anthony from Sunshine Design. He was working by himself. He built his company, grew it. Now he's in 5 different states with different locations. I can help you do that if that's what you want. Someone who's been there and worked side by side with the owner of the company. They've got hands-on experience. They've seen some of the trials and tribulations and all that stuff. That's a good person to learn from. They've been there. Probably going to be a little bit less than the next guy, who is the guy who did it. Like if Anthony sells his company or whatever and starts doing, he's did it, man. He can tell you, like, that's what I'm doing, man. I've built and sold 3 different construction companies. I was like, I'm putting it all on video. So when I'm dead and gone, you guys will find it you'll look me up and go, man, wish I had been here sooner. I'd like to talk to that dude. It's on the videos. I'll tell you why in a second. I mean, I've been doing them, but I'm going to try to really increase it these next 5 years, and that's what I'm going to tell you why. But yeah, so the guy who was working side by side, you want to, that's a good guy to kind of hire, good person to hire. But business owners aren't really the marketers. So even when you hire a business owner, and Anthony is different because Anthony's went through my program, and I'm a firm believer. If you're the owner of the business, you need to learn how to do all aspects of the company. I want you to master every part of the fucking company. I don't want you to do any of it. I want you fishing, I want you hunting. Like, Alan, you spend more effing time fishing and posting pictures of beautiful fish than you do painting. So you're doing something right, brother. But yeah, I want you spending time with your family, man. I want you doing, it is so much funner, if that's a word, doing the job when you don't have to do the job. Does that make sense? Because when you're the contractor who does it all, man, it beats you up, man. You're on your hands and knees, you're slinging the hammer, you're spraying, you're doing all the sanding, you're at the end of it, you still got to answer the phones. You got to go by to someone's house and do the proposals. You got to get home. You got to do the invoices. You got to call them back up, do the follow-ups. Got to order all the material. Man, it's too freaking much. But when the company is running itself and you get to just stop in for a couple of hours and do the part of the spraying that you like, or show them how to show them the old man way. Like, get out of the way, boy. Let me show you how to take this off real quick. Boom, because you know it, man. You've mastered your trade, man. Look at this, the other side. You've mastered your trade. Now master your business, all aspects of it. I don't want you to do any of it. So, but most business owners, I don't know. It's like I don't want to say most and lump them, but they got the business part, but they've always bought the leads or always paid someone to do the marketing. Back in 95, I don't know, I started teaching marketing in 95. 1990 is when I started really learning marketing. Dan Kennedy, look him up. There's a bunch of other ones, but he's the guy. But and again, it all just came down. I mean, no matter how much I learned and how many seminars I went to, how many books on tape I listened to, it all came back to relationships. And we know we do business with people that we know, like, and trust. That's all marketing is being in front of people and building that relationship. So those are the four people. You got the guy who's watching my videos, repurposing the shit and trying to act like he's an expert. Do your fucking homework. If you get taken advantage of and you waste money, watch some of my video testimonials. You'll see contractors on there almost crying because they've wasted thousands of dollars. And I came in and I didn't do shit. I just taught them. I taught them how to vet people and how it should be done. And kind of help, they'll say save their business. I don't know. But so if you get taken advantage of, it's your own fucking fault, man. You've got to vet people the way we get vetted as contractors. They're getting 3 to 5 estimates, and they're calling referrals, and they're doing this and they're that. But do your due diligence, man. Even though I've got the video testimonials of contractors I've helped, call the contractor up, man. Talk to them. Shoot them an email, something. Is it a contractor that you want to be like? Find someone, and I put this in a post not too long ago, is take it. Facebook is the worst fucking place to get advice from. And most of you guys are watching this on Facebook. A lot of you are watching it from my YouTube channel. YouTube's okay. But and I say that because I'm in all these different groups and contractors are asking questions, and the answers they're getting make me want to pull my hair out. I'm like, oh my God, I hope they don't read that and take action. Because that's the only thing that matters, is taking action. But it kills me. So do your due diligence, man. You want to get advice from someone who's already done what you want to do. Don't reinvent the wheel. Find someone who's got a company the size of the company that you want, that type of thing. Someone sold a company and you want to sell your company. Eventually find someone who's built your type of company and sold it. They're out there. I work with a lot of them. I've done a lot of it. I'm not the only one. I mean, there's a lot of good guys out there. I don't know. There's I ain't gonna mention some names just because, but there's some good guys out there. Blue collar, my buddy Jim from Blue Collar Workers uh, group. He's a good guy. There's but do you due diligence? Same way they vet us as contractors, vet them. Honestly, man, just if you take the so that's the whole thing. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna fucking pay for it. It's how do you want to pay for it? Let me get some water. I should go back to doing rum and coke and conversation. I have a couple of drinks in me. This is go off tracks real quick. Yeah, see, Joseph knows, man. Yeah, it's like Jim is a great guy. What'd you say, Jim? I'm ready to hire and step out. I've definitely mastered. Tired of doing it all I can. Yeah. So, first person I say hire is office manager. And nowadays you can almost do it with a VA. But my ideal office manager for a new contractor who doesn't even have a helper, it's just him doing everything. Maybe he's got a part-time helper. He's like, man, I got to hire 2 or 3 guys. I'm like, no. Hire an office manager to get your ass in line. And my ideal office manager is some lady who's 55, 65, used to work for a big construction company. She's retired. She's got some grandkids. She wants to make a little extra money, work 10 hours a week. That's what I want you to hire. Get as close to that as you can. I've got all the systems and shit on YouTube. She'll know. And yes, I'm saying she. Male chauvinist pig. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I don't want no guy sitting in my office running it. If there's going to be a guy sitting in my office running it, it's going to be me. I want a lady with a nice Southern accent. I don't care. I want somebody, whatever. I want a nice sounding lady who knows how to talk to people, relate to people. Female contractors do better than male contractors for a reason. So that's who I really want you to get. But nowadays you can get some a VA. And I keep toying with putting together a program and hiring and training 2 or 3 VAs, virtual assistants. So when your phone would ring, these ladies that I've trained would answer it. And this is Taylor Refinishing and Painting. This is Samantha. How may I help you? Yada, yada, yada. Oh, where you at? They know all the questions. They've got some of the answers. Oh, okay, man, can you send us some pictures? This is going to cost you like that. JB is going to get blah, 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 all of that stuff. So, that kind of thing. They're screening it out. I don't know, but just, I'm retired, man. It's like, I ain't got no time for this shit. I need to be on the road, man. I got a motorcycle that needs to be ridden. Ride it like you stole it. I got fishing to be. I'm getting my ass over there with Alan, and he's going to take me fishing, and I'll make him take me hunting. We're going to get a big ass deer. He's going to show me how to clean it. All of that. I need to be on the road. I can make these videos from the road. So that's who you hire first. But so let's get back to it. You're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. It's how you're going to pay for it. So if you try reinventing the wheel and figuring the shit out all on your own, yada, 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 it's going to be through trial and error. And it's going to take 10 times longer than it needs to. It's going to frustrate the hell out of you. You're probably going to give up on your dream of having a successful business. I was there, man. Trust me. I'm only sharing shit with you guys that I've done. I'm speaking tomorrow. My phone was beeping all day long today. And my wife was like, you need to disconnect with your phone. That's what you should be talking about tomorrow, how to disconnect with your phone. I said, man, I only talk about what I know, and I don't know how to disconnect. Because a lot of you guys have my number. And right now, if you text me or you hit me up on Messenger, probably within 5 to 10 minutes, I'm responding to you. But so you're going to pay with your time, your frustration. It's going to cost you to have to figure it out. It's just, that's the most expensive way to do it. You're going to pay if you hire one of these 4 people that I told you about, the guru that has watched the YouTube videos and he's repurposing everything, or the guru who went to school and he has his master's in business and he's trying to figure it out or tell you what he learned in school, or you're paying the guy who was, right there next to the dude who did it, or you're paying the guy who did it, or get me on this. This is where I'm coming in. This is where I'm coming in. You pay with your time, as in turn off the fucking TV. Stop watching Netflix. Stop watching. And I've got every shit you can imagine. If they sell it, we got it. All HBO, all of them, man. Showtime, Prime Time, all of them. Because if I go to sit down and watch TV, I want to watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it. I don't have any of like the regular channel shit. I don't have any of that. But turn that shit off. Go to my YouTube channel and educate yourself. Educate yourself, man. All the videos are there. You just have to go through them and take some notes, try some stuff, watch. I'm keen on having a watch. It's never too far. It's never too far away. Boom. You got to have your journal, man. You got to keep track, all of that stuff. But look, Alex Formosa just put up a video. Why I ditched the traditional career path. I'm going to have to go watch that video. So that's what I think you need to do. I was lucky early on. I spent the money. I spent a lot of money on some bad coaches, spent a lot of money on some bad programs, some bad marketing, all of that stuff. But it was kind of wasted. But at the same time, I wasn't second guessing myself because I knew what I knew. And I was having dinner with Les Brown one night, and he said the problem with most humans is they don't know what they don't know, but they think they know. And I was like, shit, say that again. Then I wrote it down. And it is because you don't know what you don't know, man, but you think you know. So you got to educate yourself. And over again, these podcasts and stuff that I'm doing, they're on Apple. They're everywhere. If you can get a podcast, you can find my podcast. At least the guy tells me you can, or just watch it through YouTube, all of that stuff, and just rewatch it and it's all of it. I mean, we do have a program like $197, and all the videos are like right there, and some cheat sheets and some other stuff. It's the Master Your Business program, but it's just you take your time because you've got to learn all aspects of it. The marketing is too important not to understand it, not to know it. Because if you can learn how to get the phone to ring at all phases of your business, at all seasons of the year, you can be the guy who just gives those jobs away. You hire someone to do it. And if you know how to do it and you can oversee that's all it is. Like right now, my daughter is 21 in August, and she's taking her contractor's test. We joined one of the associations because they've got a bunch of educational material, and I told her, I said, man, I said, as long as you know how to get the phone to ring, you know how to talk to customers, build that relationship, you can hire employees. I've got the videos on how to hire and train outstanding employees, man. It's the shit is there, and it's not rocket science. I'm really hoping Charlie in these next 2 years, 3 years before he retires, hires or one or two guys and lets them take over the business and just pay him a residual for the next ever how many years he lives. One, it'd be a great deal for him, but two, it'd be a really good deal for some young buck to come in there and just take what he's already built and run with it. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It is, look at that, man, 4:58. Bam! All right, man, let me, before I get out of here, what did Charlie say? No shit. Yeah, man, no shit. Someone said Les Brown, holy shit. Yes. If you actually, I have a demo video that I sent. I have a demo video that I send out to project managers, to event planners that hire speakers, and Les is in that a couple of times with me. Let's see. Wait, let me get it. All right, look, I want you guys to see this because Alan said you got it, buddy. I'm coming. Uh, but hell no, I'm retiring in 8 years. Nowhere in the Bible does it mention retiring, JB. We're just gonna transition to something else. But yeah, man, you got the painting business going, get the cabinet business going. The money's coming in. You got to plan on where to spend it. It's not a bad way to go, man. I'm telling you. God, man, it's like I just want every one of you contractors to have a way better life than I did, and I've lived 10 lives to compare to what I ever thought I could. I grew up in a trailer. Nothing wrong with that. Grew up on in the projects on welfare until I was 18. Just because even though I wasn't living at home, my mom was still getting all the money and the food stamps. I was going at like 15. But construction gave me a life that I never thought I could have. And then when I learned how to run business and the marketing part, man, it's doable. And when we try to figure it out ourselves, we get frustrated. Take it out on the family, take it out on friends. You don't get to enjoy life the way you should. Now, with that being said, everything I am, everything I have, I owe to martial arts. People say, "Oh man, you got to put God first." God had the sense to put me in martial arts. Martial arts changed my mental state, changed my self-esteem. I didn't have any self-esteem. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't any of that stuff. So along with martial arts and feeling good about the work that I was doing in construction, because in construction at the end of the day, man, you get to stand back, sweaty, sawdust, or freaking paint when you take the mask off, all of that shit, man. At the end of the day, you get to feel good about yourself because you've accomplished something, and that grows. You cannot you can't buy self-esteem. You can't be given self-esteem. You got to earn it. So all of that stuff. So, but it's there, man. And so every little, JB knows. I've said it 1,000 times. 6 steps forward, 4 steps back. 6 steps forward, 4 steps back. It's doable. Videos are there on the YouTube channel. Reach out to me, man. These guys will tell you. I answer it all, brother. Boom. Somebody said Tang Soo Do. Yeah, man. That's a Chuck Norris, brother. Tang Soo Do. Dough doesn't mean money. And, Chuck Norris, when he was in Korea, started learning Tang Soo Do. My instructor, boom, Carlos Bunda. I'm trying to get him on my podcast. I want to do an interview with him, but he's the only guy to ever beat Chuck Norris twice. Both times cracked his cup, kicking him in the groin. And he says after that, Chuck learned to use his hands. He was unstoppable, unbeatable. This was 63, 64, 66, way back then. All right, guys, I am out of here. Any questions before I hit the road and go get some dinner? See if I missed anything. Yes, sir, man. Charlie, the Lucille's is probably one of my favorite restaurants around here. Some of the best barbecue. And Charlie, the glorious man Charlie, sent me a gift certificate. I was like, man, how the hell did you send me? I was like, Charlie, how'd you know how to send me Lucille's barbecue gift certificate? I said, man, if you ask my wife, she'll tell you that's my favorite restaurant. He was like, I did. And I thought he was kidding. And then my wife said, no, he wasn't kidding. I don't know if you called her up or sent her a messenger, Facebook messenger or something. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit me up with any questions, something that you want me to go over in more depth, I will. I'm thinking about grabbing a bunch of shit off of Facebook once a week. I got some more interview guys coming up with some good guys, good people. But some of the bad shit that's on Facebook, I want to do some screenshots or some of these videos I'm watching these guys do. I don't know if I'm going to call them out by name, but I definitely want to tell you why I believe it's bad advice. Steven, my brother, I didn't even know you was here, Steven. Up in Washington, bro, is a black belt belly. Sons of Rebel. Good for you, man. Hey, commented on that picture you did. You were laying there and your son was asleep. I don't know if you guys were camping out or something, but I was thinking, man, it's like, I didn't want to say it, but when we're dead and gone, me and you, brother, man, he's going to have that picture and cherish it. Man, it's a good picture. Good for you. Big Rock. Peace, brother. Doug. What the heck? Pastor Scott out of Philly. All right. Good man. Good man. I don't know, man. It's just, right now I'm looking for a studio just for the podcast and stuff. Like I said, I wanted, you know what? Give me 5 more minutes. Stick with me 5 more minutes. Because I told you I want to triple up on these videos I'm doing over the next 5 years. And I told you there was a reason why. Reason why I'm in Vegas. I'll go to Vegas. A lot of great people. I just told you, Hormozy, Gary V. If you don't know Gary V, I mean, it's like all of this is a whole bunch of these guys. But Anthony Patrick's going to be there. So I fork out the money specifically for Anthony Patrick. I figure all the other shit, bonus. I just wanted to see and meet and talk. Just, see Anthony. But so Anthony is on stage and he's got his PowerPoint and he's showing you all these pictures of like his old like relatives, his granddad, his uncles, his dad, and some other stuff, and all these people. And I don't think he ever met his granddad. And he shows one video, I think, or his dad shows him a video. He's like, oh man, here's your sister, and blah blah blah. And he's like, oh man, he's all excited because he's like, man, if you got videos of my sister, she's 3 years older than me. I know, and you got a video camera and you're recording that. Where's the videos of me growing up? Come on. And the dad's like, we didn't have it then. He's like, what the hell you mean you didn't have it then? Who the hell gets rid of a video recording camera? Back then it was the big VHS tape. You put it in there, you held it up there. But he was like, he told all the stories that he knew. And he's like, sees these pictures and stuff of like his granddad. And he's like, man, like kind of looks like him. And he's like, what he could have learned from his granddad. It just like, I got that from this because, it's in our DNA and stuff. But they didn't have the cameras back then. And we walk around with it. And Steve, you got that picture of you and your son. It's like when we're dead and gone, man, our kids and our grandkids and their kids are going to think, they're going to see pictures of us and go, man, I wish I could talk to him or her, or I wonder what they thought about this, or I wonder what their interpretation of that was. And so there's no reason you shouldn't be making videos for your legacy to come. And when he said that, it was like a punch in the stomach. I'm like, shit, I got to make way more videos for these contractors. I got so much shit in my head I want to share with them. And I'm being lazy about it. So I gotta double up on these videos, triple up on these videos, and get them here. So if something happens, you can still go back and research it and build your business and all of that stuff, the sales, the marketing, everything. All right, guys. So that's it. That's why hold me to it. Like I said, anything you want me to go in more depth, join the hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. And until next week. Actually, I think I'm going to try to record some of the presentation tomorrow and put that up on YouTube for you guys. All right. Later, King Steve. All right, guys. I am out of here. Go get something to eat. Peace.